I believe that people can only love you to the extent that they love themselves. When we require love outside of the love that one gives to themselves, what we are actually doing is setting expectations and creating our own disappointments. If you come across someone who limits themselves, 9 times out of 10, they will place their own limiting beliefs on you as well. If you come across someone who is fearful, hopeless, they tell themselves that they can't do something, they will project those energies on you as well. Do you catch yourself saying, when will I get the love that I would give? Truth is, you cannot control how somebody loves you. It is their life, their journey, and they make decisions for themselves. But you can create the love you want by giving it to yourself first. That love you seek, you're seeking it from everyone else but you. So, where does that leave you? You are seeking a love that you don't even give yourself. Let that marinate. When we find ourselves in constant pain when it comes to love, at one point do we decide to look at the pain as our professor? Repeat pain means that you have not learned the lesson, and the only thing that keeps you from looking at the pain as the professor is victimization. It is time to take your power back. It is time to be selfish with your peace. We spend majority of our lives in our own minds. Make your mind a place you can escape to and you can rely on. Make your mind a place you can depend on for encouragement and support. Can you be vulnerable with yourself? Can you be real with yourself? Can you look in the mirror and tell the same story to yourself that everyone else around you believes to be true? When you start loving yourself truly, you can recognize it from others. I've seen this quote that says, when you start seeing your worth, you'll stop seeing people who don't. Self-love journaling, self-love journaling is putting your worth somewhere you can see it. Okay? Now, when I started my journey, I started to self-love journal daily. But we are creatures of habit, and if journaling is not a habit of yours, start weekly. I break my journaling down to 5 different sections, exercises or activities, whatever you want to call it. And these sections are 1, reflection and accountability; 2, your hard flex, your big brag, your show out, or your celebration; 3, gratitude; 4, affirmation; and in 5, the magic. I had examples of all these journaling exercises on my Instagram at Shayna Singleton in my story highlights. They're all titled individually. You'll see the Dear Self section, the gratitude section, and so on. But let's get started. Section 1, reflection and accountability. I've held myself accountable by loving what loves me back. You're not only what you eat, but you're also what you say, think, believe, and do. You do not have to reflect on everything you eat, say, thought, believe, or did that day, but you can just choose one for the day. So examples, what did I eat? Does it love me back? I love cheeseburgers, but cheeseburgers make me constipated. Therefore, those cheeseburgers don't love me back, and I am in a toxic relationship with that cheeseburger. I ate asparagus, and asparagus is nutrient dense, and it's good for me. It definitely loves me back. That is a healthy relationship. What did I say to others today? Did it love me back? This girl cannot dance. So I decided to tell her I was just being real. As a result, she was sad, and I haven't seen her dance ever since. Does that make you feel good? No, it makes you feel like a jerk. So that action, what you said, it did not love you back at all. So, example of something that you can say that does love you back. She can't dance, but I admire her courage to get up and do it. So I got up and danced with her, and we had a blast. And I told her that I admire her strength and I admire her courage. And her smile lit up. By saying that, by doing that, that is an action. That is something that you said that loved you back, that poured back into you. So you can do this with everything. What you ate, said, thought, believed, anything that you do, just make sure that it loves you back. And you can put that in your reflection and accountability section. Section number 2, hard flex, big brag, show out. It's a celebration. At one point in my life, I didn't celebrate me enough. I was quick to criticize myself, but not quick to celebrate me. You can celebrate anything in your life. An example of this, it could be, I woke up this morning and didn't immediately touch my phone. And if you have a problem with grabbing your phone the minute you wake up, that is worth a celebration. You can put that down in your journal. Go ahead and do that. Section number 3, gratitude. Gratitude has helped me so much, and I'm glad that I added this in my journaling. Only because when I list something that I'm grateful for every day, when the bad moments in my life show up, it is that much easier to list the things that I'm grateful for. And at one point in my life, it wasn't easy for me to do that. So, in your gratitude section, I'm thankful for being able to make my mom smile today. I am thankful to be able to hug my son this morning. Side note, let's see if gratitude is easy for you. This is called the happiness challenge. Get your timer out. I need you to put 10 seconds on the clock. Are you ready? Press start. Now list 5 things that make you happy. Was that hard or was that easy? If it was hard, it's time to work on your gratitude list. If it was easy, you're doing good, but you can still practice the habit. Now set your timer again, another 10 seconds. List 5 things that you love about yourself. Was it hard or was it easy? You got to get better at doing these things. And if it was easy, I need you to take the seconds off your clock and make it 5 seconds and then try to do it. And list some new things. Don't say the same things that you said the first time you did it. Practice this every day. 4th part is your affirmations. I need you to write down any belief that you have that limits you. Whether if you're scared of something, you don't like a certain food, you feel like you can't do something, or anything that limits you, write it down, right? I used to say that I was afraid of spiders. So I wrote it down in my affirmation section and I crossed it out. This is what I do, right? Then I'll say it out loud. I am afraid of spiders, and I let that limiting belief go. I no longer want it, and I replace it with, I am not afraid of spiders. Then I write it down again. I am not afraid of spiders. Let me tell you what our subconscious do, because humans just love to be right. We love to prove ourselves right, right? So if I'm constantly telling myself, I'm afraid of spiders, every time I go to that fork in the road and I see that spider, my subconscious makes a decision that proves me right, and I'm in fact afraid of spiders. The minute I started telling myself something different, every time I went to that fork in the road, I got used to telling myself, I'm not afraid of spiders, I'm not afraid of spiders, I'm not afraid of spiders. I chose the reaction that supported that thought. So I went from freaking out, running away from spiders to killing them. And now I'm at the point with spiders that I don't even kill them anymore. I get a little cup with some paper and I take them outside. Those are how powerful affirmations can be. So it's like, I'm dirty, I'm stupid, I can't write, I could never do this, I would never find a love. Those are all limiting beliefs. And again, we spend so much time in our heads, right? And if we spend a lifetime saying these negative things to ourselves, it's going to take just as much time to break the habit. And the affirmation section of your journaling will help you move towards breaking those habits. Now, the last section is manifestation. Put a goal down, even if it seems far-fetched. Some of my manifestations is I'm going to get paid when I eat, shit, or play. I got that from a mindset coach. Her name is Bambi Thompson. I'll put her information down in the description box. 111. I also put in my manifestation section that I'm going to be a real billionaire, fuck around and be a trillionaire. That's just me. Put something down. Manifest something. See it. Remember, your mind has to arrive to the destination before your life can catch up. So it is your duty to make sure that your mind gets there so that your life can catch up. I love you all. Again, my name is Shana Singleton. Like, share, subscribe. Self-love coach, herpes advocate. I'm here to slay the stigma. And I love you all. Peace, love, and light.